Welcome back to the I AM Discourses. Now we're up to Discourse V and Part 2. So we will continue from where we left off. Suppose there is a seeming need in the physical activity before going to sleep, we can say this: through the mighty power and intelligence which I am, I go forth while my body sleeps, make conscious contact with and abundantly fulfill this requirement no matter what it is. Knowing that this activity is self-sustained, it cannot fail in any way. It is a mighty way of setting into motion the I am presence. Whatever the I am commands while the body sleeps must be obeyed. I knew of one instance of this kind when there was a need of protection. The one using it had a certain consciousness of this presence. The individual was falling over a cliff, and this I am presence instantly built up a form, caught the individual, and took him back to safety. When one enters the conscious path and goes into any environment where there might be danger, one should always do some quick, definite work on his or her protection, for until one raises the body, he or she is always functioning more or less where he or she is contacting the outer thought of humanity. If the student be climbing the mountains, he or she must do conscious protective work. He must do the protective work and do it consciously. If the student will always keep up his conscious protection, he will be able to avoid the destruction of other individuals. Steamship protection. This shows how far back this book goes. Okay, steamship protection. God is the almighty power protecting and directing this steamship. Therefore, it moves in a zone of absolute safety. On the conscious path, you must be up and in action all the time. There are some who might think this is a suggestion of fear, but it is not. It is a recognition of the omnipresent protective power. Autos. God is all-seeing and all-knowing, sees ahead and will naturally avoid undesirable contact. When you say, God is driving this car, the vision of God goes ahead, sees blocks and miles ahead, and the prompting will come to go to the street which is clear, because God is driving this car. Our path is unobstructed in every way. There are two reasons why students have accidents. First, because they have become angry and opened the door. Second, because the student has lain down on the job. Whenever we do a thing with a positive dynamic attitude, it gives confidence to the outer, and it cannot fail. To project an electronic belt around another, say, I am the protective electronic belt around, and then say the name. When you say, I am the protective ring or belt, it means that the electronic belt is instantly formed, invincible. Realize that when you say, I am, whatever is commanded is all-powerfully, instantly done. You cannot use the I am presence without having instantaneous activity. Often say, I am the omnipresent, all-powerful, protecting intelligence governing this mind and body. It is instantly omnipresent there in action when you say, I am. The I am, which is everywhere present, is at that point doing the work, that moment. This is the way you set into action. By the most direct means, the all-powerful action of the I am, which is all in all. Constantly remind the outer consciousness that when you say, I am, you have set into action all the attributes of the Godhead. You are now at a point when you should have an instantaneous activity. When you say, I am in any condition, it means instant action is taking place there by the greatest power in the universe. The moment you become conscious that I am is the full activity of God, containing all the attributes of the Godhead, you do at that moment have the full use of this mighty power. Use often, I am the presence producing this master home. Get the consciousness of the mighty presence where you are calling forth when you are using the I am. I have always loved to specify what I wanted to do. If I want health in my body, I say, I am the presence charging this body with pure electronic energy. When you say, I am the ascension of this physical body right now, then you have accepted and entered into that action right now. When you are striving for the light in unlimited action, you are striving from the greatest thing in the world. Fill your world with the presence which I am, and when you do this, feel you are doing it consciously. If one will take the consciousness, I am the perfect activity of every organ and cell in my body, then it must manifest. You have but to be conscious of this, and it must be. Use often, I am perfect health now manifest in every organ of my body. Put your confidence in the I am instead of something. Suppose you want great and intelligent activity. Say, I am the perfect intelligent activity in this body. You cannot do this looking to something outside. To clear the mind, eyes and ears, I am the perfect intelligence active in this brain. I am the perfect sight looking through these eyes. I am the perfect hearing through these ears. Go at these treatments with determination and they cannot fail. You have the reins, now use them. Avoid all use of words that seem to be a reminder of limited conditions. When you are conscious of the I am, you do not care what anyone in this world does. You must not be concerned about anything but your world. For squaring the circle, use the I am activity. Pay no attention to what anyone else says. Just say specifically what you want to produce. Say again and again, I am the only presence acting in this. Say, I am the only presence acting in my world. For finding things, I am the intelligence and all-seeing I which finds this. You will be amazed at the feeling that grows within when you do not have to look to do anything but the I am. Wipe out of your mind everything but the conscious operation of the I am, for it is the most potent power possible. Get the sense of ease about producing these seeming miracles. Suppose you want to illumine a room, say, I am the illumination of this room. Then you act upon the electrons in the room. The illuminating of the atmosphere of a room is as easy as raising your hand. Your ability to illumine a room is just as easy to physically illuminate through the electronic lamp. You can just as easily plug into the universal current of electricity as through the wires. Nikola Tesla found this, didn't he? The radiant energy, the free energy of God is everywhere, and they shut him down for it. Anyways, let's continue. To make visible the illumination within your own body, say, I am the visible illumination through this body now. Right within yourself is a focal point. The I am in you created everything in the universe. I'm just going to say that again. I've been shown to repeat this again. The I am in you created everything in the universe. You are God. Okay, to continue. When you enter into the confidence of the I am, it will soon do away with the obstruction. Often use, I am the consuming power and presence of every bit of fear, doubt and questioning in my outer activity concerning this invincible activity of the I am. Keep this up and you will always know instantly what to do. You can take this and use it and thus remove every obstacle to the I am activity. When you operate consciously, you know positively it is done. The consciousness of an individual clothes the form with that individual's own concepts of it. When these are drawn about an individual who has generated a certain energy, they impose upon him nothing but the things in his own world. Whenever you feel a sudden joy impulse, grasp it, use it, and decree. Benediction. Thou mighty infinite intelligence, we give praise and thanks for thy mighty comprehension and mighty manifestation. In the consciousness of those present, we give praise and thanks that I am the perfect understanding in operation and that I am everywhere present, performing all required to be done. I am the illumination of everyone who looks to me. I am the radiant intelligent activity in the minds of all mankind. I am the master acting in the brain of everyone of humanity, causing divine love, justice, peace, harmony, and perfection to manifest to our beloved America. Wow, what an incredible discourse. You know, I told you this was profound, and it truly is. We've got some time left, so let's continue on with Discourse number 6. Discourse number 6, October the 20th, 1932. Saint Germain. Invocation. Thou mighty infinite presence, creator of all that is, always majestic in thy conquering presence, we give power only to thee. We forever withdraw all power we have ever given to outer things, and stand serene in thy majestic presence, love, wisdom, and power, knowing that I am here and I am there and I am everywhere. Then I am serene in thy majestic presence, manifesting thy love, wisdom, power, and judgment, that I have thy foresight and see far beyond human possibilities. I give praise and thanks that I now and forever acknowledge and accept only thy mighty victorious presence in all things, in my life, my world, my mind, and my body. I give praise that I have placed about each form thy magic circle, invincible, impenetrable to anything unlike thee. I stand guard over my life, my body, my mind, world, and affairs, that nothing manifest unlike thee. We thank thee. The Discourse. Keep reminding the outer activity, the outer consciousness, that when I say I am, using the infinite God power, when I say I am, I have set this power into motion to successfully accomplish whatever the idea is which has been held in the consciousness, or whatever idea the attention has been held upon. Sincere students should not forget this for a single hour, until the truth becomes so fixed in the outer activity that it automatically acts. Therefore, you will see how perfectly ridiculous it is to say, I am sick, I am financially embarrassed, or that there seems to be a lack of anything. I tell you that you cannot possibly be affected if you will hold fast to this idea, then use it. When you seem to have a cold, you don't need to be told to use a handkerchief. Then why do you need to be reminded that the outer activity has but one power by which to move itself about, and that is the I am presence, God in you? The unfortunate thing about sincere students is that they will not meditate often enough upon this truth for its marvellous presence to come into activity. Know that I am the majestic victorious presence filling all official places, and know that it with certainty in your minds. If any of the students will sincerely take hold and use this, such an one will be blessed for so doing. Guarding yourself in the outer contact constantly, that you do not unknowingly accept the appearance of things or the fear of so-called financiers. God governs your world, your home, your business, and that is all which with you are concerned. Do not ever fear that you are running amok with your imagination when you sense and feel the nearness of full manifestation of the mighty individualized presence. Rejoice, believe in the mighty presence that holds in its embrace everything in this world that you can desire or use.